Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my final prediction for Miss International 2019. So the pageant is going to be held on the 12th of November, which is 3 days from now. And from that time, we're going to have a new Miss International. I have reviewed everything that I have seen in the pageant, and this resulted to my top 20 final prediction, and I know it's going to be a very exciting pageant because we really wouldn't know what will happen once the competition starts. So again, I am very positive that there might be a lot of shakeup here compared to the official result, but based on everything that I have seen, here's my current top 20. Starting with my number 20, India. Simrithi Bathija, one of the ladies this year who looked amazing during the entire pageant season. She has a very fun personality but is a diva on stage. And speaking of diva, I think she delivered a fierce swimsuit preliminary performance, but I am not really sure if that's the kind of performance that would work in Miss International. I am still wishing her all the best because she represented her country very well. If she makes it, I won't be surprised. My number 19, Malaysia. Malaysia must be proud for having a stunning and great representative like her. She definitely performed greatly and delivered in the entire competition, especially when it comes to beauty. I think her swimsuit preliminary was also good. My only concern is probably her standing out in a group. I still think she is worthy of a placement, but she really needs to make sure that she can be able to make herself a real standout. My number 18 is Thailand. Sirithorn Liaramwat. Thailand is such an extremely good-looking woman. I am not crazy over her, to be honest, but compared to many contenders, I think she is better and must be considered for a placement. Her swimsuit preliminary solidified my decision even more that she must be there. My number 17, Sri Lanka. Pawani Vithanage. Sri Lanka is one of my sentimental favorites to get a placement in this competition, and I am so proud that she did not disappoint, especially during the swimsuit preliminary. Her body looked great, her walk was solid, strong, she was confident, and very beautiful. I am hoping that the judges will not ignore this beauty. My number 16, Hong Kong. Kaye Cheung. For Hong Kong, she's another candidate who just got her momentum in the last few weeks or days of the pageant, which is good. I am not really sure if she will be given a spot in the finals. However, she was great during the entire pageant and her swimsuit preliminary was surprisingly good. My number 15, Costa Rica. Tamara Dalmaso. Personally, I am really loving at how Costa Rica has transformed in this pageant, and hopefully, she has now realized that her beauty truly shines at its natural state and not with the heavy makeup. I would love to see her get a placement, but with the swimsuit preliminaries that she performed, I think it's a little bit underwhelming to me. Her overall performance at this round is just average. I am not sure if she will place, but if she does, I will be very happy for her. My number 14 is Japan. Tomomi Okada. Kudos to our host country girl for representing her country very well in this pageant. She just looks so beautiful and so sweet like an angel during the pageant. Her swimsuit performance, I must say, isn't one of the strongest, but I am hoping she will improve that in the finals and do well in other rounds too. To me, she is worthy of a spot in the semifinals. My number 13, Panama. Betzaida Rodriguez. Based on what I have seen of Panama, I think she could be a silent killer at this competition. She's always well styled and she really showed in all events and activities of this pageant that she is worthy of getting a placement. Her swimsuit preliminaries was also good. I think she will place, but I would love to see a more outstanding performance in the finals because if she does, who knows, she could place a lot higher. My number 12, Romania. Andrea Coman. I am a little bit disappointed with Romania since she is one of the ladies that I am truly expecting to deliver a great performance, especially in the swimsuit preliminary, but her walk is a little bit off to me. However, I am still a believer that if she could improve that and work that in the finals, she is on her way into entering the first cut. This woman is stunning. facially consistent and beautiful, and she speaks very, very well too. My number 11 is Puerto Rico, Ivana Carolina Irizarry. Puerto Rico, the woman with fierce look and fierce performance. Honestly, Puerto Rico's aura is very fierce and has that model-esque feature, which I am not sure if it will work with Miss International since they are more on the sweet and angelic features, but it would be impossible if Puerto Rico would be left out after giving an outstanding performance in the swimsuit preliminary and in the entire competition. Her body looked great, her performance is strong. I think it is just a matter of taste. And for me, she is top 15 worthy. My number 10, United Kingdom, Harriet Lane. At such a young age, UK has already done and achieved so much. And even if she isn't very high at my ranking, I am still secretly hoping for her to be noticed and be given that placement that she deserves. She is very beautiful and she is smart and she is a hard-working lady. I wouldn't consider her swimsuit performance as one of the strongest, but it can be worked out, and I am hoping to see a much better version of that performance in the finals. My number 9 is Belgium, Rachel Namigiers. One of the best thing about Belgium this year is the consistency of her looks from the very start of the competition. She always looks stunning, well styled, and she doesn't have any bad photos. She may not have the best performance during the swimsuit preliminaries, but it was decent and better than majority, I must say. And with that, I would really love to see Belgium get a placement this year or go even higher if possible. My number 8 is Canada, Mega Sandhu. Canada has proven prior to arrival and now post-arrival and in the entire competition that she is going to be a force to reckon with. She keeps on improving every day, and I am really impressed following her all throughout the competition. Her swimsuit preliminaries was also one of the strongest, and I love her figure. I think a placement is very possible. I don't see her as a winner yet, but that could change depending on how she performs in the finals. My number 7 is Colombia, Alejandra Vengoechea. Colombia may have dropped in many people's list, including in my own in the past few weeks, but the swimsuit preliminary performance is a wake-up call to all of us that she is still in the running to win the title. Colombia got one of the best walks, best body, and with her natural charm and beauty, I think she still have a chance of going very, very far. It's weird because actually she might even pull an upset of taking home the crown, and we'll see that in the finals. So before I'll proceed to my number 6 up to my bet for Miss International 2019, let me just say that these are the 6 ladies that I think could potentially win the title. But since this is a leaderboard, so I really have to give them my personal ranking. So let's continue with my number 6, Finland, Jutta Kilonen. I am very glad that Finland just peaked at the right moment in the competition, and she did not just peak for no reason. She has been standing out in many events, and her swimsuit preliminary performance just made me think that she is now the clear flag bearer of the European region. She actually got one of the strongest performances from that round, and I was shocked myself at how amazing she was. I am hoping she'll keep the momentum until the finals and will keep on doing better. I believe she will get a placement. I am hoping for a top 5, and I wouldn't mind if she will pull a come-from-behind victory. My 4th runner-up is Mexico, Andrea Toscano. She is a potential winner of this edition. I am glad that she proved that she is worthy to be considered as a strong contender in this edition. She always managed to stand out and deliver strong performances in all events. Her swimsuit preliminary is also one of the strongest and one of the best. And her beauty just shines during that run. And I love the sound of her heels when she was walking during the swimsuit preliminaries. Hoping to see her deliver well in the finals and get a high placement. My 3rd runner-up is Philippines, Patricia Magtanong. Hands down to the Philippines, because it cannot be denied that she performed very, very well in the swimsuit preliminaries. Her walk and her styling is just right for the pageant, and it was amazing. From the start of this competition, she has been nailing it all the time, which is why I am positive that she will do very well. And once again, for the Philippines, she may not be on the top of my list, but she is also a potential winner, and she would be a great Miss International if ever she wins. My second runner-up is Uganda, Evelyn Namatovu. And for Uganda, I am a believer that 2019 is the perfect time for Miss International to crown a black winner. It's been overdue for so long, and this year, Uganda's candidate got all the package to finally take home the crown to the grounds of the African continent. She has been very, very consistent prior to arrival, after arrival, and in the entire competition season, serving us the stunning black Barbie aura. Her performance during the swimsuit preliminary was also superb. This would be a historic moment for the pageant if it will happen. My first runner-up is Indonesia, Jolene Marie Chulok. If there is one candidate who truly invested so much time and effort when it comes to preparation, it's definitely Indonesia. I mean, in the middle of the competition, and she still got a lot of tricks under her sleeves, and she has been performing all throughout the pageant very, very well, and very, very consistent as well. Her beauty is also something that would actually work as Miss International. For Indonesia, I think she has the qualities of a winner, but will the judges think the same? We'll find out in the finals. And this is going to be a very, very risky choice, but I trust my instinct right now. And as what they have said, this is really a risk. My Miss International 2019 is Venezuela, Melissa Jimenez. Now that the curse of non-placement of a winning country the following year has finally been broken last year, I am very positive that Venezuela this year will continue their placement, and not only continue, but they might be able to pull the impossible. If Miss International will not make history by crowning their first black delegate with Uganda, they can do so by crowning their first back-to-back victory with Venezuela, as they have completely raised the level of the competition this year. Venezuela is not playing around when they arrive in Japan, because she is very beautiful, she's got a great personality, and most of all, I think she got one of the strongest swimsuit preliminaries, if not the strongest of all. I just cannot imagine how momentous would it be for a back-to-back victory for Venezuela. Actually, these are the two moments that I'm excited to see in the crowning. It's either they will be crowning their first black winner, or they will be crowning their first back-to-back victory. Both are giving strong performances. So I'm very, very excited for the crowning of Miss International. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.